Is this how we're going to be today, not remembering our words?
Why is that?
Probably because it's our first collab ever.
And we're going to mess it up.
I know.
Maybe we'll better take a drink. Okay.
Have a moment.
Hi, I'm Melanie.
Hi, I'm Molly, and welcome to our channel.
And we are mother and daughter. Every now and then, not that they can't see there's an obvious difference, but I feel like we need to say we're mother-daughter. You know, not two friends or two neighbors or two co-workers, but mother-daughter.
We are actually two friends, two co-workers, and we will be neighbors here if you ever get to build your house close to us.
Okay, never mind on that whole thing. So today we're I wasn't going to say the word so excited. You know how, because everybody uses that, they'll say they're so excited. I was going to use a different word.
What word were you going to use?
I was going to say I'm eager. I'm eager to be collaborating today with Leslie at the Farming Pastor's Wife and her daughter. They have done a video, and we're doing a video, and we're hooking up the two together in cyberspace.
On the World Wide Web.
On the World Wide Web. But I found Leslie at the Farming Pastor's Wife a few months ago, and I just thought she was awesome. I have learned how to do some cooking that I've never done before.
Never.
She has given me confidence.
Yeah.
And I think it's because when you watch her videos, you just feel like you're right there in the kitchen with her, and she just talks. And sometimes, you know, she'll say this didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted, or I left out a step, or whatever. So relatable. But the other things that I liked about her is that she farms, she's a pastor's wife, and I've seen videos where I can tell that she and her family, her entire family, have a servant's heart. They go share with the community, they do good things for their community, not just their church people. And I found that very attractive. They are the kind of people that growing up I heard were salt of the earth, you know, good folks, good people. And she has been so kind to do that, to do this, not do that. Both. But to do this, because when she said, how about us doing a collab, I told her, I said, there is absolutely nothing that you can gain from us. I know it's true.
No, I know.
We have a tiny little channel.
And
channel. She's got a nice, chunky, big channel. Is that she's got a substantial, I don't know. But she's got a
more
big
popular
channel.
than us.
So if there's anybody that benefits from this, it's us. It's not her. So I just want to tell her how grateful we are. And we hope that you enjoy this video together, and that you will subscribe, and that you will find a place where you can feel at home here too.
Yeah, and that you will go check out her channel if you aren't aware of the Farming Pastor's Wife channel.
And we're going to put her link down below.
Yes, we'll have her collab video linked below and her YouTube channel linked below, and to check her out as well.
And I highly recommend her cinnamon rolls, her peanut butter pie, and there's a few other things I could say that I have successfully. And those cinnamon rolls were with yeast, real yeast. I've never used real yeast.
She has it. Like,
life.
really, it has amazed me. She used to cook for, you know, there were like 8 of us at times. Yeah. 6 kids, 2 adults. And we always were fed. But it was such a chore. And so we never got to experience you, like...
It wasn't enjoyable. It was just big pots of stuff
that
I just sort of threw together and said, y'all come and get it.
Yeah, and it was always good, but I've never seen her, like, bake.
Yeah, but Leslie enjoys cooking.
Yeah,
so,
and it's rubbing off on you.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
If I can ever get one of my hands on one of those cinnamon rolls.
I'm going to try them again. I am not going to be able to partake of them.
You need to bring a big batch to our Connect group.
So... I'll put that on my to-do list. So today, what we wanted to do the video on was to just pick 3 to 5 things that just make you happy when you do them, or they're objects that kind of make you happy. I just said happy. What's another?
Well, like a candle. Sometimes lighting a candle just makes you feel relaxed, or there's just a mood that it helps bring, like a calmness.
Like in a certain space in your home, or even with yourself. If you just kind of feel like you're just deadpan and everything's just kind of blah. These are some things that you can do, or I'm sharing what I do to kind of give me just a quick little pick-me-up and cheap. You know, you don't have to spend money. And Molly's going to share hers too. Why don't you share yours, and then I'll start with mine.
We're going to go back and forth.
Yeah, we'll just go back and forth.
So I will have pictures inserted as I talk about things. I'm going to start with just the brick wall behind us. Something that I enjoy is remaking spaces. Some of you may know that we bought my grandmother's home a couple of years ago. My grandmother, who is now moved in with us from nursing home. And
we have a video that she's in.
Yeah, we have a video that she's in.
Put that down below.
Yeah, I'll put that down below. And so we're remodeling her home, our home now, and she seems tickled with things that we do and enjoyed the process, and I appreciate that. But back to the walls. So this room, we knew that we were going to start filming, and so I wanted to do something to the wall to give us, I don't know, just something different than just some sheetrock behind us. So this is, oh goodness, I don't even know what material it's made out of. I think plywood, but it's not. It's like particle board or something.
Yeah.
Does particle board maybe sound more like it? You can get it at Lowe's or Home Depot. I think we got ours from Home Depot. And Jonathan notched out these bricks, and he just put the sheet up there, and Brad nailed it into the wall, and then I came behind him with some goop.
Yeah.
What goop?
It was a conglomeration of something you mixed up.
I can't even think of the word. Spackle?
Was it dry plaster? Oh, you're gonna have to write it down.
I'll have to insert it in there exactly what I used. But I did like a German schmear technique to it. It was super easy, very affordable to help give this room a feature wall.
Yeah.
Like, what do you call it? Yeah. Is this how we're gonna be today? Not remembering our words.
Why is that?
Probably because it's our first collab ever.
And we're going to mess it up.
I know.
Maybe we'll better take a drink. Okay.
Have a moment. Either way, something that I enjoy is taking space wherever it is that Jonathan will let me have at and finding a budget-friendly way to bring some of our style to the room, to the house. So that's one of the things. And people have asked about that wall. You may not love it, and that's okay. It's not for everybody, but it is just some squished up wood, particle board type style brick, huge brick paneling that he stuck up there, and we German schmeared it, and I like it.
I like it too. I may have that in a house of mine. Now on my part, what I did today were just 5 pick-me-up accessories, because sometimes I just get to feeling pretty same old with my clothes, with my hair. I need a haircut right now.
Like fuddle-duddle?
Yeah, fuddle-duddle, higgledy-piggledy, that kind of thing. And so I just thought of what are 5 things that pick me up. Okay, this is one thing that I figured out that made me happy, because I'm frugal. I started to say I'm cheap, but I'm frugal. It's just our lifestyle with the kids growing up, and even though I could spend money on stuff now, I still like being frugal. So I found out long ago that you can take a cord and knot it. No, you don't like this?
It's your style. It's not my style.
And then you can put a pendant on it, and then you can change it out. So it makes me feel better.
I look at that, and it brings a smile to my face, because that's my mama.
So
putting a cord around her neck.
Even if I'm wearing just a black shirt or a blouse or anything, I like having a long pendant, because, the double chin issues, and if you bring something down long, a long V, it will help. So there is something, and if I don't buy gold or silver, it turns my neck green. And so,
so that's why you use like a ribbon or something.
Yeah, because if it's a cheap kind of metal, then I just have a big old green ring around my neck.
Yeah.
And so you don't even notice the cord once you put this on. You notice.
I just really feel like there's a different word for cord, but maybe not. String?
Cord?
I don't know.
I used to have one that was velvet.
But you could use whatever you like. If
a ribbon.
Yeah, if you found a ribbon that you loved, you could just change it out.
And really, I probably have more boho style than you.
Probably,
so this kind of goes with my boho style.
Oh, no, to me, her style is always very cute, whimsical, cheerful, colorful.
But we have very different styles.
Very different
styles. Because I like hers too, but it's not.
Except for my pokey hair today.
It's not nice.
You didn't like my pokey hair?
Well, I just said the poking up.
She was
horn was on me. I would have been not jihawing with it.
So, something that Jonathan made for me, because I have a hard time finding lighting that I like. I like basic fans, things like that, but he made me a chandelier for a previous home, and he will probably most likely, he'll make the chandelier that'll eventually go in our dining room here. And I will put a picture of what it looked like. We have a very industrial style. And so when he made me that chandelier, it just filled me up with joy. And I was really sad leaving it at our house. But I think that that's something that they loved about the house when they bought it, was those kinds of touches. Because he did lighting in other rooms too. So I'm going to put a picture of the chandelier. But he made it, and he is not an electrician, but he worked with Bob, and they got it done, and it just made me happy.
Yeah, and it was really special.
Yeah, it changes a room.
And we need to tell you right here that we're going to do a giveaway. This is the giveaway video.
This is the giveaway video.
Yeah, I just realized we need to nestle this in somewhere. So we reached 1,000 subscribers and we want to celebrate. So today is the day where you can enter the giveaway. And what you'll need to do is to make sure you're a subscriber and comment down below and tell us one thing that is your little pick-me-up. And it can be anything that you want. We're not going to grade. It's not a test. Just make a comment. And you get a bonus entry if you go join us on Instagram.
Yeah, you can follow us on Instagram at Melony and Molly.
Yeah. And so do that this time, and then in our next video, we're going to share
who won,
and what they won. We
have a couple of things here if you want to give them.
We have beauty products. We have things that we've talked about in our videos.
Yeah,
it's
mainly
favorites.
stuff. Yeah.
We have an Amazon gift card.
We do have an Amazon gift card.
Which I wouldn't mind winning. But
$50 Amazon gift card.
Yeah. So we're going to have a big basket, and then we're going to have 4 smaller prizes, which will include my favorite peanuts. So that's that. So there are the directions. So y'all make sure that you go and do that so you can have a chance to win.
Subscribe, comment down below, and for a bonus entry, go follow us on Instagram.
There you go. So my next thing that makes me happy is I love old pens. You know, the old, like from the 1950s, 1960s. I got to make sure they can see this and that they all don't fall off when I lift them up. I love these. And I think part of the reason why I do is because all through the years they've been affordable. You could get them at garage sales, estate sales for not much money. But they just remind me of happy, simpler times. And I wasn't born in the 40s or 50s. But for some reason when I see these pens, I think good thoughts. And I think this is 1960s, but how can you not be happy?
I think I had that in my room somewhere when I had like a 70s room.
Yes, it's very 60s, 70s. Anyway, I love these, but I didn't like them all in just a box or in a drawer or in somewhere where I couldn't see them. So I put them on black felt. That's all this is black felt on an embroidery hoop. And I have 5 of these placed around my mirror in my closet. And I'm going to give you a picture, but my closet was too messy, so I can only show you part. It just looked terrible, and I just didn't have time to clean it. But that's something that if you have sentimental pins of like your grandmother, your aunt, just get an embroidery hoop, put some black felt in it, attach your pins, and then just display them, even if it's just in your closet. It makes me happy, and it just kind of connects me with women I loved from days gone by.
Okay, so another thing that we did when we first moved here is pretty soon I wanted to do something with the brick outside. Um, it's just not our style. If I could have what we really love, it would probably be what you have in mind as far as not shiplap. You know what I can't think of any of my words today. Okay.
Siding?
Yeah, siding.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would do siding or something similar to that for a more farmhouse kind of look.
Yeah.
But we have brick to work with. So I did what probably a lot of people have done here recently with the craze of trying to modern farmhouse things, is we lime washed the entire outside of the house.
And it looks good.
It looks really good. So it's not paint. It's hydrated lime. You can get it in a huge bag. I think it's like 50-pound bag or whatever at Lowe's for $15. Okay, it took us a bag and I think a bag and a quarter or something like that. Maybe just one bag of hydrated lime. Either way, you're talking. I think we bought 2 bags, $30 worth of hydrated lime. We bought a special brush and we did completely the outside of the house. I love it. It's a chalky finish. Yeah. But it's really strange. When it rains, it's like it becomes transparent. Have you ever noticed that?
No.
If it's raining, look at some spots that the rain might get before other parts on the house, and you'll see the brick behind it kind of show through, but then it dries white again.
Yeah, I love it. It made the house look bigger.
It's bright. The rose bushes that grandmother had planted, they just shine.
Just pop.
Yes, it's beautiful.
With the red roses, you need to make sure you have a picture
Yes,
of that.
I do. I have a picture of that. And then Jonathan built some shutters to go on the house, and then I also am working on trying to zhuzh up the front porch area. It's very small and narrow, and we have a lot of visitors these days because grandmother is with us. And so I bought some plants that they're going to help me plant. Jonathan and Hattie will help me plant later, and I'll have a picture of those too. I do not have a green thumb at all.
Well,
I don't, because to me you have a green thumb compared to what I mean, you were always planting outside growing up and your window boxes and all of that.
I was always planting them because they were always dying.
Oh, well, Daddy watered them, I thought.
Well, and then your dad got involved, and I think he actually had a green thumb.
He really
had a gorgeous window box.
Yeah, do you remember the arch with the...
Oh, that had jasmine on it.
Yeah, that was beautiful. And he would mix up that fish smell and stuff, and it was disgusting, but... They all flourished.
Ooh,
anyway,
they did good with
I don't
that
have a green thumb. Jonathan, when we were searching for plants, he was like, don't get too expensive because I really don't think they're going to last.
Well,
but I'm hoping.
Maybe so.
I would like to do better with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so that's something that we did that just makes me happy when I pull into our driveway and I look at the house and think, Jonathan and we did it ourselves. Like, the whole house. I was very sore from the up and down and everything.
Yeah, it was a lot of work.
But big payoff.
For not much money.
For $30. Plus,
that's not much.
Plus like a big paintbrush or two for the, some gloves. Really good. Anyway.
That
we did pay a babysitter. We did pay a babysitter, but if you don't have to worry about that, then you don't have to consider that being part of it.
Yeah. Okay, my next one is something very simple that I heard another YouTuber talk about, and it was long ago, and I don't remember who it was, or I would give you their name. But they were talking about how as we age, we just start looking kind of just flat and dull at times. And they were saying that one of the quickest ways to kind of brighten yourself up is by wearing some kind of white or pearl earrings next to your face.
Really?
Yeah, it said it just brings light up. And so, here, you see if that does the trick for you. Just put them up there. I'm going to see.
Oh, put them, okay, because I do have earrings in there. You can't see them.
And these wouldn't be your style at all.
Yeah, I don't hate them.
But I like these because they're light. But they say if you'll bring white up to your face, it just brightens.
I could see where it's like
it brightens
refreshing.
You up, and also it makes your eyes look brighter. So that's some white ones. But the old standby for that is pearl earrings. And these aren't pearls. These are just cheapy. Who knows what they are? But they say if you'll put pearls up by your face, there's just something about the way it lights lights your face up. So that's just a good tip, and that's just something I do when I'm feeling kind of dreary.
Kind of dreary.
But aren't those light? They're like leather, but I can't even feel them in my ear.
So I have a friend who, one time I called someone to see about, I don't know what you would call it, but a surgery that helps kind of reconstruct your little piercing. Because if you have had your ears pierced for years, and you wear anything heavy at all, then over time your ears start getting a little droopy.
Well, Molly, everything as you get older gets a little droopy.
I'm not complaining about it, but these are perfect for people who don't want anything heavy making their ear piercing area appear like it's just hanging on for dear life.
Those are very light. Oh, and I think I put a pair of those in our giveaway.
You did.
I don't remember what color they are, but yeah. And I got those on Amazon, and I got about 10 pairs for I don't know how much money. It wasn't much at all.
Someone said, "Oh, I really like your headband the other day." And she was like, "Oh, thanks. I got it from Amazon with like 10 or 12 other pairs." And she was like, "Really?"
Yeah, and I have way too many headbands. But anyway, so that's that. That's just a quick little tip.
I don't have any more tips. I mean, we're constantly doing projects.
Oh, I thought you had other stuff to cover.
No, we're constantly doing projects in this house. I just really feel like I need to shake my head more.
When you wear pearl?
Mm-hmm. So like we redid the foyer, we've redone the fireplace, and in the living room we've got a lot to go. And I really do want to do a house tour one of these days, but it just hasn't all happened yet. For those who might be interested in those kinds of projects. But anyway, I mean, those are things that make me happy, though. I like doing that kind of stuff.
I forgot to say this. The only thing that I don't like about these is when I wear them, sometimes I wonder if I look like one of those cows that has the earrings, you know.
Like the tags
that they
put,
on. Yeah, like I need to have a number and a tag.
I never wear long earrings. These are so strange. And they're heavier. Like, I do have one pair of long earrings, but they're not heavy.
Well, here's my next one. When I'm going somewhere and I'm nervous or don't feel confident, and this is so silly, but I'm just telling you what it is.
I'm ready to hear.
All right, well, I have this little sentimental necklace. And you know, your brother got this for me.
I was about to say, did Daddy get it for you?
No, he did not.
Mom.
And it says Mom. And
which brother?
Zach.
Really?
Zach got me this. No, maybe his wife, Kristen. It doesn't matter. But in my mind, this means they love me, which they do many other things. But there's something about when I put this on, I'm like, yeah, I'm a mom. I may have messed up a lot in life, but there are a few things that I did okay. And they're one of them. And so I love to wear this.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that's pretty simple, y'all. But if you have sentimental jewelry, I just think you should put it on and enjoy it on days that you might not be feeling so confident or loved. My last one is something that I believe perhaps one of my grandmothers told me. And they said, you will feel better and you will look younger if you just smile. And it may have been my Mimi, because years ago she worked at like the Elizabeth Arden counter or something. And she was saying there's just not enough makeup in the world that can do what smiling will do. And I've always thought that was just kind of cheesy and everything. But during this pandemic, in the state we're in, we what do you call that? We can unmask in most places. Not every place, but
no, they've lifted the restrictions or whatever.
So
we're open.
We're opened up. So a week or so ago, I went into a store, and it was the first time in forever that an employee, she smiled at me and said, "Come on in." And I was just like, wow. Because we've not seen people's faces.
I've loved seeing people's faces.
It makes me feel so grateful to be able to see people's face. Mm-hmm. And I just thought, I want to make sure mine's worth seeing.
Yeah.
So just smiling.
Yeah.
Anyway, my tips were really kind of cheesy, but Yours were more distinguished and involved home.
They were your ideas for me to share.
Those were?
Well, yeah, you were like, share about your house because
Yeah,
I
you've done
take
so
joy in it.
good.
And I was thinking, you love your crafts and painting and all. And I think I'm creative in the, like, because I feel like I've got creativity from you. Like,
Well,
that was.
look at that.
And
that
it all is
took
more
a lot of effort.
home related. And it doesn't have to be you going and buying, it's buying a 15-pound bag of lime wash, which you can also use on like your pots. If you have like outdoor planting pots,
Oh, yeah.
I've seen people use lime wash on all kinds of things. Yeah, so everything we do, I know that I have to do it on a budget or Jonathan's going to be kind of like, I don't know about that. And so if I can, like the pantry is our next job.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to make it where I'm like, see, budget-wise, we can make this happen. So,
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, y'all. We're so glad that you were here with us today and hope you've made it to this point. But you may not have.
That's such a number 9 of you.
Is to what?
We hope you made it, but if not.
Oh, she's talking about the Enneagram. Her and I have been reading about the Enneagram, and it's been an eye-opener. But yeah. We hope you made it, but you may not have. And if you didn't, it's okay. And blah, blah, blah,
and
blah,
I'm
blah.
like, if you haven't made it, why not? I want to know.
You should have.
Share it with me. I'm not offended.
She likes information.
I do.
And if you don't know the Enneagram, we're just talking
nonsense.
Yeah. Pig Latin to you.
Pig
All
Latin.
right. So we hope we see you next time, and thank you for being with us. And remember to like, subscribe, and make a comment below. Extra bonus point for Instagram followation. And
go check out the Farming Pastor's Wife.
Please do. She's awesome. Thank you so much, and bye.
Bye. Is my hair okay that it's up like this?
No.
No?
I'm just kidding.
It's got one horn. We'll kind of mash it down.
I liked my horn.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. The little one stick 'em ups.
Yeah.
I like the stick 'em ups.
Okay.
See, the problem is y'all like to move around, and so when you're framed so close.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, then you do what you.
Because I go,
best.
what?
This may not make anyone happy but me. Oh, those are dirty. It's hot in here. Are you hot?
No. That amazes me. You're always so cold.
That's true. I feel very hot. And see, my hair, it needs cut, but I don't want to just sit here thinking about myself.
But I like it when you have your side bangs. Hey, this is the hair I slept in. I hadn't done a deadgum thing to my hair today. You proud of me?
Oh, I don't know if proud is...
Why don't you like my little pokey-uppy things?
With messy buns, I like the mess to be sort of contained.
In a circular
pattern, I think. And when it's like that on me, it makes me very self-conscious. All right. So let's go. We'll do it the best. And you need to edit more. Like, it'll make the video shorter and it'll cut out any awkwardness.
I think people enjoy our awkwardness.